Solve 3x squared minus 7x plus 1 equals 0. We could begin by trying to factor, but we cannot factor this trinomial, so we'll have to use the quadratic equation. Let's write what a, b, and c equal. A equals 3, b equals negative 7, and c equals 1. And remember, the quadratic equation works for any, a quadratic formula works for any quadratic equation, even if it could be factored. So let's write the quadratic formula. We have x equals the opposite of b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4 times a times c all over 2a. Substituting, we have x equals the opposite of negative 7 plus or minus the square root of negative 7 squared minus 4 times 3 times 1 all over 2 times a, or 2 times 3. After substituting very carefully, we can simplify. We have x equals the opposite of negative 7, which is 7, plus or minus the square root of negative 7 squared is 49, minus 4 times 3 times 1 is 12. And all of that is over 2 times 3, which is 6. And we can subtract under the radical sign. We have x equals 7 plus or minus the square root of 37 over 6. This can also be separated out to read that x equals 7 over 6 plus or minus the square root of 37 over 6. Now remember that this is two separate answers, so we can write this as the solutions are 7/6 plus the square root of 37 over 6 and 7/6 minus the square root of 37 over 6.